Hey there, Marissa. Good morning to you. We haven't really seen that large ICE presence in the streets that many people have been warned about and many people have been expecting. But what we have been seeing here at this ICE facility in Broadview are people who are coming to check in or coming here for their cases. They're showing up because they've been told to show up. Take a look right now. You can see there are about a handful of people, 4 people who are standing at this door at the entrance of this ICE facility here in Broadview. In the last 30 minutes or so, I was able to speak with a gentleman who came here. He showed up because he was told to. He wasn't exactly sure why. It was more of a check-in. I spoke to him once he left. He was only inside for about 7 minutes. He told me they asked him basic information like to verify his phone number, his address, and other things like that. And then he was able to keep going. Now, the Trump administration says Operation Midway Blitz is underway with hundreds of ICE agents and vehicles on standby. But on the ground, as we mentioned, Marissa, we are not seeing that large-scale sweep that many have been warned about and expecting since this operation was announced on Monday. Now, the governor says about 200 agents and 100 vehicles are positioned in and around Chicago, while some have been spotted outside courthouses where immigrants showed up voluntarily for hearings. The recent arrival of Gregory Bovino, the U.S. Border Patrol official who led controversial raids in Los Angeles, signals this operation could expand. But so far, there's no sign of the National Guard and no widespread raids by ICE.
As far as I'm concerned, the ICE needs to take it down about 3 notches. These are not people running away from authority. These are people seeking authority to stay in this country.
While the Trump administration calls this a blitz, Governor J.B. Pritzker calls it an overreach, and the two aren't even talking at this time. That's just a sign of how deep the divide is. Pritzker says he won't call the president, arguing he doesn't need any help and that call could be used against the state in court. Back again, you're taking a look at the few people who are waiting to enter right now. You just saw one of the agents enter as well with the face covering on. So that's really the activity that we've been seeing here throughout the day, throughout the morning, especially as people show up here as they are told. We're live here in Broadview this morning. I'm Darius Johnson, CBS News Chicago. Ladies, back to you.